Hello, hi, welcome to Roll for Bowl. We are a tabletop D&D actual play live stream. I am your GM Ben Competence, and not one person has commented on the loveliness of my background that I've changed.
I saw his story. It's cute.
I was here late.
We love you.
He doesn't care about him. He wants his background acknowledged.
I assumed that the discussion had already happened.
No.
Honestly,
this is where you roll persuasion. So, hello group. We are a D&D actual play live stream, and we are in our second campaign 1.5. Really depends on who you're talking to. Ascension of the Dragonlords, the sequel to Odyssey of the Dragonlords. These are the Dragonlords. I'm not going to say it again. Say hi, everybody.
Hi, Dragonlords. How you doing?
We are the heroes of Thylia, a continent inspired by Greek mythology, and the heroes have saved the world. And now their job is to, right now they're looking into a rumor of a god, which I will spare those who have not seen the previous campaign, but that claim is sus, to put it mildly. And so they've been looking into that, and this has brought them to Arisia. Arisia is a separate massive city that has Olympic Games all the time, and our heroes have just participated in PvP, which went eventfully. And there we are now. I'm gonna roll 1 through 4. Yeah, Callisto, our bard one. I'm going to pick you, and I think we might have asked this before, but it's fine to revisit. Introduce yourself, your character, and your character's favorite food. I think I'm okay with that. If that's good? That seems a straightforward one. I rolled Tamitha. Tammy, would you like to go?
You said it wrong. It's Tamantha.
Tamantha.
Okay. Kiki, Triton Barbarian Fighter. Obviously, she likes seafood, man.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't feel like she doesn't care that she has friends that are whatever it is that she's eating. She knows it's not them. So she'll still
reminds me, are you do you have Starlight with you?
Starlight's hanging around, floating around.
Just over there? All right.
Yeah. She goes where I go, but she stays out of. She's got her magical invisibility cloak. She's a freaking Pegasus. Of course, she can have that.
She can have it until you reference it in combat. Jen, feel free to introduce yourself.
Hey, everybody. Oh, just, excuse me. Oh, my God.
Allie, do you want to go?
Hey, everybody. I'm Jen. I play a career in the Wood Elf Monk Papow. Someone who has kids and a family. That's nuts. Let's see. Favorite food? Well, clearly bacon, but I mean, his tastes have changed over time. So now he likes pie.
Oh shit! Why does that feel like a plot twist?
It would be to Kyra.
Oh my god! Yeah.
Ben. Yes.
This goes to Allison.
Hi, I'm Allie, and my character is Callista, and she is the Thylian Satyr Bard. And she likes beef, but we'll call something different for food. Her favorite food is probably grapes. Like, it's boring, but like, you know, the quintessential let me lay with my head in your lap and feed me grapes kind of vibe. Ow.
I love that. And this goes to why the private roles? The private roles are for me to determine who I'm calling on.
Okay, that makes sense.
But also they freak all of you out so much. It's rich.
was a little bit. I was like, what?
It is
What?
beautiful
happening?
to me.
Not cool.
One of the players like, what? Jen's like, why are there private roles? You guys can't see it, but I have a mod installed. I told them all that I would strip the mods down, like the apps to change how the game runs. I would strip them down to just the bare essentials so that the game ran smoothly. I kept the one that warns them when I roll a die, but doesn't tell them why. That's crucial because I'm a theatrical bitch. Reed, go ahead.
I am also Reed, and I can play the Medusa Ranger Rogue. Sorry, my mute went weird on me, and I think I'm picking up in Tammy's mic right now. But anyway, I'm the Medusa Ranger Rogue that is new with the party. And what would she... I think that she would like something sort of very, straightforward. Like, I see calamari. I don't know why. Calamari seems like a good, you're living on the sea. You've got a lot of fresh seafood. Calamari's fantastic when it's fresh.
I'm sorry, there's a Strahd von Zorovich that just subscribed.
They were gifted.
Faust TTV gifted a sub.
Hello, Faust TTV. Okay, thank you, Faust. That's really kind of you, and I know who you are, and you're a sweetheart. But everybody shut up. There's a Strahd von Zorovich in the chat. It's very disconcerting. Anyway. There's,
we broke him.
404.
Yeah.
404. We need to go back to...
So what was I gonna say? So the heroes, that's all of them. They've made their way to Arisia. I genuinely lost my train of thought with that.
That's all of them.
That's all of them. That's it. They said, that's what I was gonna say. Reed, I remembered my mental post-it notes. Reed saying Melpomene is new to the group is, as a butler said, both true and misleading, because he has had Melpomene in his back pocket for 9 months, 10 months now. Not only has had Melpomene fleshed out with a backstory and brought her into one scene, and I think I've mentioned this before, every single time we talk about a drastic change or potentially fatal fight, Reed will just throw out there, he goes, and just so you know, I'm okay if my character dies because I have this person, Melpomene, ready to go. And it has come up again and again. So it's like...
I'm a ranger at heart, baby.
What'd you say?
I'm a ranger at heart, baby.
Oh.
Ooh. That's a fun question for later.
Reed, do you have any announcements or anything before we get started?
Just the usual. We're going to talk about the store. That's, one of our ways if you wanted to support us outside of Twitch and you don't feel like giving Jeff Bezos money, which, don't blame you. That's going to be streamlabs.com/rollforbolt/merch. You can see we've got all kinds of fun stuff. I'm not currently on the ball with that, but there's all kinds of fun stuff on there. And if you like our logo and you want to support us, that's a good way to do it.
It was all good. It just Olivia's face was in the way, so I had to keep moving it.
So that brings us to I'm also running tables. I'm Professional GM. This is one of my groups. They're very lovely. If you want a table with me or play one of my games, I'm teaching games. I think I'm teaching this Pathfinder tomorrow. If anybody wants to jump in on that, Pathfinder's like D&D but nerdier. In case you needed that. You play D&D and still have your lunch money? Have we got a game for you? Join Pathfinder. Hell of a pitch for a game that I've been dying to play. Okay, I think that's it from me. Every time I move, I shake my desk. That's it from me. Does anybody else have anything else before we jump into this?
This is the best group ever. You guys are awesome.
All right.
Oh,
Oh!
What happened?
I gotta turn it off.
Allie with her Apple stuff.
Did you do thumbs up?
There was
Kim?
nothing offensive. It was
I made a
hearts.
heart. And it
What camera is this?
She did a heart fart.
I
really
am on a Mac product.
Oh, okay.
So when I do this.
And there's no way to disable that?
Oh, there probably is. Almost definitely.
I love it. That was cute, though.
I'm burdened with this because the only option would be to go turn it off.
You want me to learn something? Get out of here.
Our heroes are in Aricia, and let's change the music from this. This is very lovely, friendly music I was trying out in the downtime, but I think we have something a little bit more conspiratorial for this moment. What do I want for this one? Let's go with this. Chelsea speaks to the. I love that I said that, and Allie's eyes just narrowed. That is where we are with this villain. That's what I have a villain I like.
It was the creepy chair noise that did it, I'm sure.
Chelsea rants to her subjects and also to her friend, her bestie Chandras. And she says, so, yeah, they're supposed to be looking into saving the world or whatever it is that they do, from having gods that know what they're doing. And they decide to just go show off at the Colosseum for a while. I'm assuming it's to impress people and to pull ass. Listen, I don't slut shame, so I'm not going to shame those total sluts, but they are always looking for an excuse to impress people. Now, the new one, who I'm going to call Mel. I think it's Melody, something. Mac had actually separated and ended up stepping into something, and it's kind of funny when you think about it because it fucked up a lot. I guess there's like an exact balance of stupid and smart you have to be one of the heroes of Thylia, and we're not sure where Mac was. But anyway, listen, I'm talking about them too much. We're getting really close to the part where we get to talk about me, so let me just get through this and we'll get you forward. Mel Pomini, you are standing in the palace of Queen Helena, and across from you, standing within one of the more poorly lit corners of the room, is a woman who claims to be the Shadow Master. She looks and she says, "You are with the heroes of Thylia. You are one of them. Correct?"
I'm with them.
Do not claim to be one of the heroes?
Didn't kill any Titans.
They said, the people at this palace that work with me said that you are looking for Narcissus. Is that correct?
That's the job.
What is your interest in this? Just being paid?
It's as good an interest as any.
I'm gonna need to make a roll real quick. She steps back. If you're interested in seeing him and you're interested in being paid, I can pay you a significant amount of my own for you to take care of something for me. Are you looking for a second role, a second job?
That's got to sit right. What's the job?
Keep your eyes peeled at this place. The crown does not sit well at this time. I'm sure that you've noticed and have had your own opinions about Queen Helena. Do you think that she is right for the position?
It's above my pay grade.
If you want to speak with me again, she turns to the side and she draws chalk this diagonal V up, this upside down and V intersect, making like it looks like a sort of like an X pattern, a double X pattern. And she draws one line down the middle. She says, "Leave this on one of the walls of the palace, and we'll find you. And we'll speak."
All right. Is magical or mundane?
Is that Reed or Melpomene asking?
Mel.
She says, "It is effective." And she is going to turn and she's going to cast invisibility on herself. And one more moment. What is your passive perception?
22. Sorry, no, 17.
She disappears down the halls. You can hear her footprints for a moment, but then she is gone. Leaving
I can
you
do
here
that
by
too. It's not too impressive.
No response.
All right. Well, I think
Chelsea goes, I will admit that part was kind of hot. I mean, kind of disappointing later when you find out who Shadow Master is. And I'll get to that, but kind of hot.
I'll extricate myself from the palace. And I think if the timelines work out, I'll just be there just outside the Colosseum, waiting for them, snacking on olives.
You bitch. Okay. I think at that point, the group finished their PvP match with Craven Invisible, Echo watching. Did Echo went back to the boat? I think you said no. You didn't convince her, but she stayed.
I don't know. I just told her that she should go back to the damn boat, and I don't know if she did it or not.
She didn't. But the group is here. Let me find a better theme. The group is here, and you just finished this. There are people that are cheering, that are celebrating, that are excited for how this incredible battle has gone, and they've been excited to see. Neoptolemus is going to have insecurity about this for quite a while, but I think the rest of you have every reason to celebrate. Callista standing tall, Kiki woken up. I think Neoptolemus will wake you up.
Oh, I already did, and then I cast Cure Wounds on her.
And then you cast
Oh,
what?
that's right, because I put out my hand for her to help me up. Mm-hmm.
Are you getting rid of Crown of Stars?
No.
Wow.
Lasts an hour.
At this
and
point,
it glows faintly.
The group would the crowd would be cheering. Callista, is there anything you want to say to the audience?
I think in lieu of making like a big speech or anything, Callista's just gonna kind of like, you know, do that really, really dramatic thing you do when there's like crowds on all sides, where it's like you like do the you, like
what is the thing?
I just dabbed.
Yeah, Jen broke me with dabbing. You like blow kisses and then you bow and then you do a 180 and then you blow kisses and you bow and then
like the figure skating.
Yeah,
like a 270 and then, you know what I mean? Like
yeah. People are just impressed and cheering, and they love this. And some people are shouting to marry you, to marry me, and sharing marriage proposals. So. Kiki, what is your response this moment?
I guess she's kind of okay. Yeah, I guess I kind of like this. I kind of missed it a little bit because I tried to stay away from it as much as I could, other than for what I had to attend. And I was like, okay, this kind of was a little bit fun, I guess.
I'm gonna pop in with my invisibility cloak in between the two of them and raise both their hands up.
yes!
Fury.
Wait, do you appear or are we just both?
No. I appear in front of you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I think that at this point, no longer invisible. Jesus Christ. Sorry, you guys can't see this. Fucking monks. You guys can't see this, but I have a list on the screen. Those at home. But if you click on someone, you can see all of the abilities they have that are like affecting their stats. And like Cray has like 90 of them on there. It's kind of ridiculous. Cray, you're being cheered. I think at this point, a great number of people would want to take you out for drinks. There's the Red Lotus, which is a nearby tavern if you wanted to go there. There's the marketplace. Essentially, the mood of this place is that they want to celebrate you guys right now. You can indulge that, or you can do something else, but it's up to you.
What was our plan? Because we had something to do.
I refuse to believe you had a plan.
We were gonna
I think that's
do
libelous.
this, and then we were gonna go. We were gonna go shopping and look at the temples.
Right.
You're gonna go
We had to
sightseeing?
go after because we
And
were
then
gonna
maybe
go
do
the
whatever
next day.
Helena wanted.
Right, which is the next day at Zagroth or something. That's what we have to go find. Zakharoth, yeah, that's what we have to go get. But we had the evening, so we said we'd do whatever this evening, and then before we went off in the morning. So yeah, let's eat and drink, baby.
Yes.
Excellent.
Where's Mel?
No, Pomini, you rejoined them, right? So you guys go leave to eat and drink, and when you do, people are leading you out, and you just see Mel Pomini in the crowd.
Hey, Mel, get over here.
Yeah. Mel?
Yeah, I'll walk over. I'll, pop an olive in my mouth. And then I'll just throw the bag over to Cray.
What was that, sorry?
I'll pitch you a bag of olives.
Oh, yeah, I'm grabbing one. It's like bacon, but like fruit, or whatever this is, nut.
You
Whatever
go to
an
that.
olive is.
You go
It's
to
a
take
group.
this, and you go to take this, and let me see 1 second. You got to take this, and as you do, 1 second. I gotta double check here.
Neptolemos takes it as a missile and throws it back in the window.
Yeah, I think that
Olive bud.
I think that if you do, Neoptolemus actually does take the bag of olives. He takes it and he looks and he looks at this and he says, "You got these at one of the stands." He says, "But you deserve a little bit better." He goes, "Let me show you. You can either because if you want very good olives, and I don't mean to overstep because I know that you can kill me. You can get them maybe some at the Temple of Tranquility or at Ellie's Olive Emporium. Those ones are premium. Those
Temple
would be
of
the ones.
what?
Temple of Tranquility.
And Ellie's what?
Olive Emporium? Is olive the word that you were confused by? Olive Emporium?
All of the time. No?
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, that he's not wrong.
Your
The simplest
your
things
puns are
confuse him sometimes.
impressive.
Also, I wouldn't put too much stake in whether or not someone can kill you as a method of determining respect, because realistically my 2-year-old could kill you if given the right opportunity.
Oh, it's not respect. It's ma'am. It's fear. I respect all of you, but I
Well,
also
at
am
least
aware
let me
that I
have
just.
one because Mel gave it. It's a gift from Mel. You should have it too.
I will give you the olives if you understand that they are substandard and you want better ones soon.
Hey.
Okay, but
He looks over to Baphomet and goes, "I don't know what you're capable of," and he's going to hand the bag back to Krearen.
thank you. And I just dig my hand and make a big show of nom nom nom.
In Minotaur,
Mhm.
I'll respond to him and say, I'll show you what I'm capable of. Later.
Oh.
Bow chicka wow wow. And then
And
I
he,
give
I don't
that.
know
says-
this.
Oh, I know, but I'm just gonna assume it's something, and then just give the bag back to Mel. Thanks, Mel.
Looks and he says, "Well, I would be honored.
Is he speaking in Minotaur as well?
I think so. Yeah. No, wait, hold on. Let me see. Does he know Minotaur? Does he
Wait,
know
what's
Minotaur? Let me
do
see.
I know
Is-
Minotaur.
No, he doesn't know Minotaur. So I think he would just say, because I'm sorry, I don't understand. My education was lacking. I was only able to learn Dwarven and Satyr and possibly a little bit of Triton and a little bit of Elvish, but I wasn't able to learn Minotaur. I'm sorry. I believe the educational system has failed me.
Good to know.
Nope, totally not.
I really want this guy to be in the 99th percentile of human beings and still deeply insecure. That is my goal for this man.
I thought you were gonna say you want him to be our new Chandris.
Oh,
boy.
maybe. I mean, you are looking for a replacement, but yeah, no, I don't think
No!
Get rude.
you guys, Chandris's one point meaning in the original campaign was to force you close to Lutheria before you were ready. That was it. That was the only. What's that?
This is what we do.
He
I know,
said
it's
it
great.
Friends.
and then some. I'm gonna make a big show out of grabbing him by the arm and console, in a condolences sort of
There.
consolatory sort of way, and just be like, "How are you feeling, by the way?" And I want to cast Cure Wounds at 3rd level.
Mhm.
Heal him up.
Yeah, go ahead, target him, cast it.
Ooh, spells. Oh no, not that one. Hang on, sorry. 3rd level. Haha. Ah.
Ooh, look at how pretty that looks.
And we're gonna heal him for 13 damage.
22.
Getting the notification after healing him that he is now badly injured.
Badly injured, yes. That's a promotion. Just thank you. I don't have a lot of money, but I do want to treat you all to some of the better olives here, if that's all right.
Are you a big olive fan?
Well, I think that I like all of the foods, and that's definitely one of them. He looks over to Freya Red.
I'm pointing at him. I'm doing like the. I mean, they don't have guns.
Finger
but, you know,
guns?
the finger guns.
Finger darts.
Yeah.
Darts.
Magic missiles.
Yeah, finger magic missiles.
That sounds like the next smut book. Finger
Mhm.
magic missiles.
Finger firearms. Finger ranged attack. Okay, I'm gonna stop this. So you guys go to the marketplace. It is vast. There are if you're going to the tavern, do you guys just want to get to the tavern to do this later, or do you want to know what kind of stores there are here?
On the way there, while we're sort of surrounded by large crowds of people, I'll fall into step beside Callista.
Mhm.
He doesn't speak Minotaur, I assume you do.
Yeah.
Reed, your voice is dropping out at the end of your sentences a little bit. Sorry.
Then we should be safe to talk. While
Perfect.
you were keeping attention, I checked out the palace.
Ooh. Did you
Must
find
be
anything
Reed.
good?
I've only found out a little bit, and what's the fellow's name? Narcissus
Mhm.
is being held in the temple, one of the temples.
Ooh.
Now, whether he's there willingly or not, I can't say. But
That would be so good if he was being held there against his will. I didn't even think of that.
Oh God, you spent way too much time with Kyra.
it's at least narrowed down the number of places that we need to look for. Unless
it's
you
only
want to go along with the Queen's plan of taking out some rando.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit curious about Zekroth, but like I kind of feel like maybe one thing at a time. So if we can find him, that would definitely be useful. So there's what, like 8 temples?
Is that right? I would know, more or less.
Let me see. There is yes temples. Let me see how many temples. There is because Melpomene would know this, and it would also be extremely easy to find out. So let me just list off the names of the temples.
Yes.
The Temple of the Sword, the
Or
Wind
drop.
Shrine, the Temple of the Elements, the Temple of Shadow, the Temple of Tranquility, the Temple of Shield,
I think you need to
the
write all
Temple
this
of
down.
Narcissus, the
I'm sorry, the temple of what?
Yes.
Narcissus.
Well, I guess that could be the temple.
Maybe
that
we
he's
start
held
there.
at. Yeah, could you
Temple of
write
the
that down
Elements I
somewhere? Because
covered.
holy shit, that's a lot of temples.
The temple of Narcissus is hidden here.
Yeah. I got nothing. I can't speak to this.
You can't say anything. Oh, no,
Say nothing.
Seems like Helen's action is not necessarily sitting well with everybody in the palace guard.
in the guards, that's interesting. See, I just kind of assumed it was sort of like a insider outsider thing. That's intriguing.
Well,
Is there who told you this? Did you make friends with the guard?
I'm a friendly kind of person.
I mean, yeah, you kinda are.
But that should at least give us a direction to go.
Perfect. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely intrigued. I know Crayron wanted to look at some of the temples, so it'd be a good opportunity to kind of steer things in that direction.
And if I can sneak away again,
Jesus
more
Christ.
intel.
Yeah.
I might be able to piss off God more.
We should come up with some sort of like signal or like I don't know, like a secret word or something that we can like drop into conversation so that way like we're not worried about you being abducted.
What do you mean? I wouldn't be there.
No, like before you leave.
I can't signal you that I'm kidnapped because I'm kidnapped at the time. That's a pretty strong qualm.
It feels like the mom
That's
in
what the
her.
sending spell is for.
It feels like the mom in her has gotten even stronger. It's like, you have to tell me where you're going, what time you're gonna be there, what time you're gonna be back. I gotta know everything.
Take a jacket.
I got one of my baby leashes fitted for Cray.
Oh my god. Craig going to do like one of his 50 attack combos and getting pulled back by the leash is my new favorite.
Let me at him.
Craig going to drop an apocalyptic bomb on us and not being able to leave the city. No. All right. Yeah, and definitely. Do you have an ability to like communicate over distance, or like?
I can yell.
No, I mean like the way that Cray and I do.
I can.
Yeah.
Not really.
Okay, not really. Okay, excellent. I don't think I have anything that I can give you that would help with that, but maybe if you're gone for too long, I'll just send you a message and you can respond if it's safe.
If I need to make myself known, I can probably make that happen.
That's fair. That's a good idea. Let me know if you like need a distraction or anything, because these things are going to keep going for like at least 30 more minutes. And I'm not above setting off some fireworks. You know what I mean?
Sounds good.
All of this in Minotaur, like while other people are right over there.
Yeah.
Is it just me, or are they just grunting at each other?
Well, I spent a little bit of time because Siona and her kids kind of play together. So sometimes I get a little word in or two, so I get something like sounds good. Maybe I could be sounds comme si comme ça, something like that. I don't know. It's just weird. I don't know.
My hovercraft is full of eels.
Ptolemus goes, yeah, I'm not really sure about a lot of it. I only know what I was able to pick up and from my last boyfriend. So I know that it's something about getting kidnapped and shouting, and also you, Cray, and them. But also, I'm pretty sure that it's a private conversation that they want to have with the elite. So I'm not invited. So I wasn't going to pay too much attention to it.
Obsessed with what kind of conversations you would have with your boyfriend that would lead you to understand those specific.
Well, no, it's things back and forth because he was a Minotaur. He is a Minotaur. I guess he still is alive, even though we stopped dating. And I learned a little bit, just context and things like that. And we like to gossip.
I've heard of people changing race after a bad breakup. New fresh start, change.
No, yeah, absolutely. The polymorph magic is emphatically important.
Yeah, I've been changing to a few things too, surprisingly. So it's also
I liked being a crab.
Yeah, wasn't one of you a bird at some point, and a statue and a crab? And
oh yeah.
Also a scorpion. I might have my stories mixed up.
Honestly, I don't even remember anymore. Oh, so many. There's been so many.
So many moons ago. Oh. It's literally only been a couple of years. But whatever. Anyways. So let's go check out this marketplace. We'll go look at some temples.
The temples are not near the marketplace, but you are welcome to go. You can go anywhere. I'm just being pedantic in case it comes up later. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. So,
Um,
I don't know. We'll just go eat some stuff and then go check out some temples.
All right.
Eat some stuff and check out some stuff.
Isn't that what we do when you travel? You
I was
go
gonna
eat,
say, yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
You where is Neoptomalus? I need to make him an official character because his stats don't exist on my sheet, and I'm like, this guy is a keeper. He's a keeper. He's one of those characters you accidentally make. They're like permanently part of the game. I don't even
Like
remember why I
Arcus.
put him in here.
I
What's that?
just,
Like Harkus.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Jesus Christ, Harkus.
I just love that he's like a little sad sack.
Yeah.
Who, Neptolamus? Or like...
Yeah, he's like a hunk, but just like Eeyore inside of
There-
the hunk's body.
There's this moment in the show Lost Girl where they meet Hephaestus, who in Greek mythology is so hideous that he was cast out of the heavens, Olympus, because they couldn't stand to look at him. And eventually, Lost Girl, the main character, meets him, and the first time she sees him, this man genuinely looks like, Chris Hemsworth 5 times over, most beautiful man in the world. And she comes in and she goes, "You're Hephaestus?" And she looks at him confused. She goes, "Yes, I understand you're disgusted." She goes, but there's nothing wrong with you because you're kind to say it, but by the standards that God set, this is disgusting. And that's really where I have Neoptolemus. Like, he's just one of the most effective, skilled people, but just Helena's standards, he's nothing. Sorry, I went on a tangent there. You guys are getting ready to go to the market, and as you guys are heading out, you hear this woman's voice say behind you, goes, "So are we all traveling together? Together, ever?" And you see Echo with his hood looking, and she is not leaving. That is not a thing she's doing. And you guys realize, those of you that are not, Cray would know what's going on, but those of you would see Echo still here, clearly disobeying requests in order to be a part of this. Does anybody want to say anything? Does anyone take you with her, or say no, or how is that feeling?
The second that we get somewhere where I can kind of like pull her into a dark corner without worrying about losing anybody, I will.
Okay, but you're all taking her with you?
I'm not going to acknowledge her until I have an opportunity to like not worry about everyone continuing to walk down the road.
Okay, then I need to know if anyone is actually approving her being there.
I look at her and I glare at her, but then I roll my eyes and walk away. I've already said my piece at her at the auditorium, so whatever, it's her funeral. I don't give a shit.
Damn.
I think I'm going to splinter off. I'm going to sort of fall back in step with her, put an arm around her shoulder, and sort of guide her off.
Okay. So how did where were you for the fight?
I was doing my job. And if you were doing your job, you would make sure that you were not seen with us in this city.
I'm disguised.
You're disguised under... What the hell do you think you are, a fucking hat rack?
No. She looks and she says,
Get caught with you. There's going to be a whole lot of questions nobody wants to answer. Catch up with us at the Temple of Narcissus. We'll be heading that way a little bit later.
Okay.
Maybe work on your disguise a bit. I thought you were a hunter. You'd think camouflage?
And she tugs on her hood, which is like a dark earthen colors, and she's like, "This is camouflage. This is camouflage."
She comes back as a tree.
So what was I gonna say? And she's gonna turn to leave. Callista, I think in the order of operations, because Reed was saying like I'm gonna talk to her now. That's why I did that. But if you wanna talk to her, you're more than welcome to.
No, but I think I'm kind of interested to know if I can if I pick up on Mel guiding her away. I don't know how stealthy they are.
Reed, were you trying to hide from the others, or you just wanted them to?
Not from the others, but certainly not look like we're necessarily together with this person. I want to look like we're potentially dealing and moving away someone who's harassing us.
Okay. So, what was it? So, Callista, you can pick up on this. What would you like to do?
Just then in that case, I'm going to cast message to her and I'm going to be like, quietly, but I'm going to kind of just point behind me and quietly mumble under my breath. If you just wanted to find us sometime, I'm pretty good at disguises. That's all. And have makeup and stuff.
And she goes, well, I'm good at not being seen, but if you want me to disguise, then we can do that. We can do that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I did not mean to endanger everybody, but this is my beloved. This is who have earned the right to be with, and I don't want to be passive about that.
Believe it or not, we're working on it.
Okay.
Already got at least one lead. One more than we had.
I trust you. I trust you. And she is going to just sort of turn and she's going to look at the crowd, look at all of you, pull her hood down, and she is going to sneak away.
I'll just throw out the last of my crown of stars directly up into the sky with not aiming at a target, just letting them kind of explode like fireworks to kind of just.
Well, then I'll give it to advantage at 27. She is gone. I was not sure how to distinguish her from Kyra, and I think someone who insists on being part of the story honestly feels like a good pivot. So, what was I gonna say? You guys, you're going to the marketplace. The market is over here. Let me see. This means nothing to our viewers. This is good streaming. This is. If you're watching at home, I want you to imagine a map. Then I want you to imagine me pointing to the map. You are now joined.
Or you could just say, "Hey, Reed, why don't you put the map up and I can show where this is?"
Because that honestly didn't occur to me.
So is it like this whole
There we
thing
go.
here?
Now there's just a ton of dice rolls that have happened all at once for some reason.
Oh, okay.
But
So
what
it's
you're
just-
doing.
It's just a little thing here.
Yeah. It's it's that little district. Lots of shopping. Little shopping area. I was just getting caught up. I was thinking about it. I was, I read a little bit of time. I was studying more about Arisia, and I think it has the most locations of any map in the game. It's got at least 21 locations, I think, at least. But there's and some of them have subsections and stuff. It's huge. You get to this market. There's a lot of vendors uploading things from the ships that are coming in. It's very active. You see a few stores. I'm gonna rattle them off because there's a number of them. But you see Xanner's Wine Emporium, Ellie's Olive Emporium, Cockerby's Baubles and Bits, Bellin's Adventuring Gear, Hades Curiosities. You also see the Red. The Red Lotus is nearby. But those are them. is there any of these places you would like to check out?
Oh, I don't know.
That Hades Curiosities sounds really cool, but we got to see Cockerbees too.
You are you guys all on for Cockerbees?
Well, yeah.
You go into the store and you open it. You get to the store and it says Cockerbees, Baubles, and Bits, service to the gods and above. And you guys get in and you see in there all of these jewels and jewelry and fine equipments, accessories, and all that. And then you also see along the walls, like when you go to supermarkets and there's like these murals on the walls, you see paintings of Creorin, Cleon, Kiana, and Callista all standing triumphantly and reaching down, and this gnome offering up these jewels and gears. And the very clear implication that this is that Cockerbees, Baubles, and Bits is the armorer of the heroes, and all of this up here. And you hear this voice that says, across the way, hello, hi, welcome to Cockerbees, Baubles, and Bits. Service to the gods and above. My name is, what did I say his name was? My name is Claris, and I am glad to assist today. What would any of you like? And you see this tall, young elven woman looking at all of you.
Hello, Clarice.
And she goes, I would be glad to assist with anything that any of you would like.
That is an interesting mural.
Hang on. And I'm just gonna grab Kiki and Crayron's hands and pull them up to the mural, and then like position them in front of themselves, and then me in front of me, and then do the pose.
Mel, can you be Cleon, maybe?
Do it.
Mel, be Cleon.
Why?
Oh my god.
Just do it.
What? It's fun.
I'm going to push Neoptolemus to go be Cleon.
Neoptolemus will come up and just come and go, hi, I guess I'm Leon. I didn't really do a lot of acting, but it is a pleasure to assist at the service of the people of Thylia. I am Cleon, formerly Euphemian and advisor to the gods, and he who has bartered with titans and
We're just
redeemed
posing.
the fallen gods. Sorry, I apologize. I was getting in character.
I think you need to be more pompous.
I know. I'm working on it. And
Control yourself. It's not actually Cleon.
Okay, goodbye.
and she goes, oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. If Cockerby ever showed up, oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay,
He said that you
breathe.
all. He said that what?
Breathe. Just breathe. You're fine.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Do you want anything? Oh, I'm sorry. Listen. Oh no. I know what to do. I know what to do. And she's gonna come over, and she goes over to the counter, and she opens it, and she pulls out this small scroll, and she goes, hello and welcome, Heroes of Thylia, to my second store. The fame that you have brought me, it's not me, it's Cockerby. The fame that you have brought me has enabled me to grow wealth beyond my wildest imaginations. Aha. He wrote that, I'm sorry. Thank you for everything you've done.
To clip this.
And you're always welcome here. You can have whatever you need at a 10% discount.
10?
Wow.
You are a friend. I can't argue with you on this. This is not what I wrote. You are always friends of this place. Also, there's a note for me. Oh, okay. And she folds it up and she stands there and she just sort of looks like a kid in a like school play right now. Like she's just like completely like okay, standing there like watching you all.
10% discount. We gave him his wealth. He's giving us a 10 freaking percent discount.
Can you like message him or have us, ascending to him and say, "We're here. Give us more than 10% off"? I mean, come on.
Well, no, he also wanted me to. He had something else he wanted me to give you. And she reaches in this. What was that?
Presents?
And she says, well, I believe so. And let me double check one thing. She is going to. She is going to go and reach and pull out this small box. And let me see if anybody who wants to claim this box.
Oh, Cal, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So excited for it.
Presents.
And you open this. There is a small ring in here that I will regret.
For clarity, just to paint the picture, Cal takes the box and then immediately spins around to you guys so that we're like a tiny little circle and no one else can see what it is. Or no one else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're short.
Yeah.
We just look over our heads.
But like
I think that I have to add this in a second, but you open this. You open this. This is a ring. I'm going to give each of you a ring.
another one.
This one for Callista would be the Ring of the Orator.
Ooh.
It has 6 charges. And once per charge, you can will your voice to be clearly heard a mile far.
Ooh.
Mel can yell.
I'm going to go through. I'm going through and picking these. I'm going to pick one for. I keep looking at the one that I want to give Cray, and I keep regretting it before I give it. Cray, I'm going to give you. It's going to break me, but I got to. I'm going to give you the Ring of Evasion.
Woo! Wow.
Every day you get 1d3 charges, and you can use a charge to succeed on a dexterity saving throw.
Awesome.
And let me double check one thing before I say this, because I don't want to get this wrong. Yeah, that's not going to work. I knew that I had this. Give me one moment.
How do we add that on?
I will add this to your thing. Just write it down and I will give it to you. Kiki, I want to give you the Ring of Jumping. You may cast the jump spell on yourself as a bonus action, which triples your jump distance. I'm trying to give you guys things that my goal is to give you things that I will regret. That is my absolute intention. I need to find my last one that I want to give to Malpalmany, but it's not gonna. I think you can see the thing that's happening there. And for Cleon, I give the Ring of Mind Shielding. When you're wearing this, people cannot read your thoughts. I need you guys to write these down, and I will get back to you on this. And I will have to add these because I think there's a weirdness to the app on adding these right now. But you guys can have those. And she goes, these are for you. She goes, and also, apparently, if I see you, I'm not supposed to embarrass myself in front of any of you or misrepresent Cockerbee or tell Kiana how much I would like to take her out on a... Oh, don't tell him I messed up. Don't tell him I messed up. I'm so sorry.
Well, you know, Cleon's on her own. Wouldn't be nice to just go for a quick date.
I mean, you could. I'm not gonna say that actually. Hang on.
Well, you could what?
Even Cal wouldn't say that. I was gonna say you could really earn that discount you wanted so bad. Even Cal's not gonna go there.
Ah.
I was actually gonna have her say, don't tell Kiana how much you want to sleep with her. But then I was like, I don't think Cockerbee would say that, so I have to I have to edit it. He's actually surprisingly wholesome. He's just insane. But she looks at, she goes, I am so sorry. I was unprofessional, and I hope that you will forgive me. And if there's anything you need, let me know, and you can have the 10% discount as well. I am so sorry.
So is it like a store where it's basically the same thing as what we have in Mitros, but it's like it has that one item that's like, you know, special to Arisia that you can't get in Mitros?
This is just a franchise. This just full on has what everything else, what's at the other store, the items. Like, she can custom make things and stuff like that, but that is it. I think, one second. Yeah, I think that right now there's nothing special at the store. This is just a continuation of that. Here. But also, it is a franchise.
Okay, I'll pitch the idea. Just be like, be really cool if you had like, you know, a special Arisia limited edition only found here, something. That'd be cool.
Oh, yes. I would be glad to take any suggestions from the heroes of Thylia. What were you thinking in particular? What kind of thing should I make exactly? Because I'll make it. I'll make it.
A limited edition custom shade of lipstick.
Oh, that sounds like a good idea there.
If it can have some magical attributes, even better.
I was thinking more like a stick, but you know, that works out.
You've got so
Isn't
many
this a
sticks.
jewelry store? It's
Well,
a
you can
jeweler,
have,
not a
like, jewels on your
All
cosmetologist.
wrist.
baubles and bits. It could be any kind of bits.
I have a request, but I just need to know what kind of, are there any sort of gems that are like unique to Arisia? Like, just, you know, just like anything that like.
Allie, just say diamonds.
No, actually. I'm not metagaming. I'm thinking of my dragon.
I see.
How dare you? I am a mother.
Wonderful. I suppose maybe let's say let's see, there's maybe amethyst would be rare to this, unique to this place.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about any rare scrolls? Because I
don't
wouldn't
think
mind
that they
picking
have-
one up for Cleon. I mean, they've got to have a special kind of mage that can do a scroll of something that's not available anywhere else.
Scroll, I think that maybe Let's see. I think if you want some strange, she goes, if you want some different things, you might be able to find some things at the Hades Curiosities. She has a lot of unusual things there. They might be able to help you. I can make a lot of gears and tinkers, and I can send a lot of requests to Cockerbee to make custom items, but that's mostly what I can do.
Okay, well, I guess I'll go and take a look at that then.
I'm sorry. I wish I could be more helpful.
Oh, no, you've been a great help already. Thank you. What was your name?
She goes, Claris.
That's right. Well, I'm sure we'll be seeing you again, Claris. Thank you for your help.
Thank you. And yeah, she is standing by, and she is just completely panicking at this moment. Just frozen in fear. But is there anything else anybody would want to do here at this moment?
Hey, so snap out of it. Snap. Hello, I'm down here.
Sorry. Hello. Hi.
So real quick, just nobody's attracted to a statue. Trust me, I know. So just liven up a little bit. But
because you were a statue and you were still really beautiful, but you didn't get your partners of Bulbug and Kyra until before that, and then afterwards. But then you lay with Chandras and Laureus and Cleon and Kiana, but those were not long-term relationships, and none of those happened while you were a statue. Is that why you're saying that?
I mean, a little bit, but also just
okay.
Anyway, so let's get you in your comfort zone, okay? You like to make things, right?
Yes.
Okay, so what if I take one of every type of gem here and ask you to make me something truly magnificent, maybe about, I don't know, like this big in circumference? And I'm gonna kind of like pantomime about the size of Ismian's like neck.
Oh,
Like a
collar.
gem encrusted collar or like regalia, you know what I mean? I don't want to look like a like a labradoodle, but like
you don't want to look ridiculous. You don't want your tiny dragon pet to look ridiculous. Yeah.
I would hate that.
And she goes, I can do that. I can make this. And she starts taking notes. She goes, I can do that. What was it like being a statue, by the way? Can I ask? No, that's personal. I'm sorry.
I mean, the being a statue part wasn't really like very much, but being trapped in my own head with Lutheria was a little bit weird.
That does sound awful. Let me write this down. And she's like, you see, like, while she's doing this, she starts like measuring you, like it's sort of like it's part anxiety, part like her job. But you realize like she's like taking down all these notes and like doing all this like mental math like rapidly fast. She genuinely is in her element when she's doing this. And she's going through taking all these things, and she goes, okay. I guess if you wanted to ask me anything, you could. I guess she's taking all this. She goes, when do you need this done by?
Oh, whenever.
Okay. She goes,
whenever, but as quick as possible.
If we're not here anymore, I'll just have you send it to Cockerbee.
Okay. Yeah, I guess if you had any questions for me, I could answer those. I was born under the sign of the trickster. You didn't ask. I like the theater. Maybe. I mean, I am single. Who said that? Yeah, I can have this done for you in 2 days. I can do that.
Oh, I love her.
I can do that for you.
I think you broke Allie.
That was so cute. That was so cute. Have you ever wanted to go adventuring before? Is that like a thing that you've dreamed about, or? Yeah? Aw. Are you good with a weapon?
No.
Are
No.
you magical?
Yes, sort of, technically.
Sort of.
I guess it depends on your definition of magic, really.
Oh, we should take you out sometime. As a
Do like a small adventure.
yeah.
I could be ready to go in 10. I don't love this place.
Well, I mean, maybe when we come back, we'll just do a quick little adventure.
She's
She
so
goes-
cute.
She goes, I'd be
People
glad
are
to.
going to get this poor girl killed. He's like a level 0 adventurer.
She goes,
First thing, stiff breeze that blows through is gonna take her out.
she goes, listen, did you want me to be do you want me to join? Because I can join.
Oh, I was just thinking like we could take you out somewhere to, just you could show us the sights, whatever your favorite thing is.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can do that. I like the temples.
Which temple's
They're
your
really
favorite?
the Temple of Tranquility, it really helps. And also the Temple of the Sword is fun because they do a lot of fighting. And I mean, those are really great. They help me think and help me work on my inventions and things like that, and my different accessories and things. Listen, if you want me to join you all, and she looks over and she looks on the walls like there's a bunch of jewels behind her, and she just like grabs like 4, like puts these rings on and puts like these different rings on and puts on this necklace and everything, and she's like, I'm ready. All of these, I want to be clear in case it's not more obvious. All of these are like, she's kind of on some artificer shit. All of these are basically spell slots, and she's like, I'm good to go. I'm ready.
Oh, sweetie, just your 5 spells.
God, I want to adopt her
listen.
so bad.
Listen, I mean, we're here for the night. We can go into like a little night on the town. We won't do any like big adventuring quite yet.
Are you
We're just
asking me
hanging
to
out.
date the one who outran Kyra at the Acropolis at Tillamook?
That was just for fun.
I can be ready. I can do that. Here, this is disguise. She looks at this one ring that's like purple. She goes, this one's disguise self. See, and she
Don't use
rubs
it.
her finger across it, and she and also just Ginny looks like her, like in this same as her, ball gown, push-up bra, like full makeup, hair up, everything. And she's like, I'm good. We can do
Oh
this.
man, she's practiced this shit.
Well, Cal, I mean, that's about yeah. You can for taking her with us.
Well, I think you can at least come out on the town with us. I don't think we're in a hurry for any of these baubles and beds. And
We're closed for the night, she says. There's nobody else in the store. She just says this and then just goes and closes and like flips the sign.
I do want to take a look and see if they happen to have an Arisian deck of cards
Many
that for the, like, let's say the Queen Helena, her court kind of thing, whatever of the court,
absolutely.
of the court here. Okay, so I will definitely grab that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she would tell you that would be like 5 silver. Like, with how rich you guys are, don't even bother like worrying about that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Is there what? It'd be 5 silver, and yeah. Is there anything else you guys want to do? I made up this NPC 5 seconds ago because I thought, wouldn't it be funny if there's an NPC that was just a clerk getting through the day, as opposed to the manic energy of Cockerbee. And then you guys immediately made a point of comparing yourselves to the mural. So I thought, okay, let's lean into that, of her being impressed by you. And then that just kept building on itself.
Yes, and baby,
And now
that's how it
Claris
goes.
is like a core crew member. We bull bugged her. We both hugged her.
Not yet.
I just wanted somebody the opposite of Cockerby, and we did this.
Can we say that at some point over the last 5 years, I got at least a couple decks of cards that are just the Heroes of Thylia? Since
Yeah. And I think that there's one suit for each of you.
Ooh.
And
Oh my
the
God.
face cards.
Are they the symbols from the bridal?
Yeah. The symbols from the bridal. There's one
course.
for each of you, and the face cards for each of them are there. The ace is just an image of you, and then the face cards are your 3 greatest deeds each on them.
Ooh.
Cool.
That'd be the best.
You have
card
merchandise,
ever.
bitches.
Yes. So, what's your favorite Kiki adventure?
She goes, Kiana fought a dragon, using just her arms. It was kind of amazing.
Crazy,
but-
just all his deaths.
Oh my god.
I actually think that if the playing cards of Crayorin, the king would actually be Lutheria. I'm thinking I've been playing this game called Blantra, which is all about poker cards, and it would be Lutheria, holding like this string down to the like the halfway through is like the underworld, and it's Crayorin grabbing it and pulling it back up, like basically Crayorin pulling himself back up to life
Cool.
from Lutheria's cruelty. I think is the actual image on the king of Craze, whatever that suit is.
Oh my god, we need to do these.
Oh my God, I feel like
I'm-
we need to. I would buy the shit out of these cards if we had our own card deck, y'all.
Oh,
I
okay.
am
That'd
going to give her the queen of water droplets though, which is Kiki and her mother and the dragon.
So
Kiki's
cool.
queen. I don't know what the king would be, but I think the queen for Kiki would actually be emerging from the island of the Golden Heart, riding Starlight.
Aw.
Oh,
That'd be so
I'll
cool.
give her whichever one has the emerald dragon and her mom on it.
Okay, we gotta figure this out for like later.
You don't have to
Yeah, that's the king. That's the king is the Emerald
Okay.
Dragon.
Okay.
I'm trying
Right.
to think I'm literally thinking what are the top 3 coolest things that each of you did that is distinctly you. And
my
I
God.
think that the way Crayorin would be remembered would be I think in the past 5 years to stop shifting from LOL Cray dies so much to the goddess of death said that you must die and you said no. Is kind of where the dialogue has
Oh.
shifted.
That's cool.
So anyway, this is just
This will be something we spiral into, y'all.
Yeah,
I made this
this
location up. I did not have Cockerbees in my head at the start of this session. I don't know when it occurred to me, but
Okay, sorry. All right. Anyway,
no, this is fun. This is what we're doing. Is everyone having fun? I'm
Yeah,
having
man.
fun. Just
yes.
Reed, how you doing?
Yep.
I'm sure you
I
have
just
some
don't have
ideas,
a lot
we'll
to
share
do,
that
so-
later.
Yeah.
It's a shopping episode. Come on.
It is gonna be
Or
shopping.
Well,
It wasn't
not
even
that,
meant to be.
montage.
I'm, I'm not the hero I used to be.
Oh. Mel's like, oh
Somebody
my
that I
god.
used to know.
Come on.
Okay,
Yeah,
then we
I-
got to figure out this hero deck of cards for sure. Okay.
I think if you, I think that Claris would actually see Melpomene and be excited. I think she would say, "Wait, you're the one that won the Olympics. Aren't you the one that beat Kiana and the? Oh, you were in there. Are you? There was a couple pages on you. I thought that she goes. I mean, this is the goddess princess. This is, and you. I thought that was interesting. She goes, and you're still doing this? Are you? How long have you guys been friends?
25 minutes.
Oh, okay.
She's kidding. A little bit longer than that.
Since the games.
30 minutes.
Let's be on it.
Oh, okay. Did I make it weird?
No, Cray did, as usual.
it's always weird when Gray's around. You're fine.
It's okay. No, Cray's really friendly. He's got a really nice heart. He just hasn't been fully understood. Bacon.
Huh.
I'm sorry.
Bacon.
You know what? When we go out tonight, we should go out and get some olives. That's like the fruit bacon, I think.
Okay. Is there anything else you guys want to get here?
Out.
I kind of want to go to like that Hades thing. That sounds really interesting.
Yes. Hades Curiosities.
Reed, do you have any preferences?
Well, as soon as we're sort of on our way and starting to move along, I'm going to pull Claris aside.
So she is coming with you?
Yep.
I thought she was, yeah.
Oh yeah, she's just automatically following us, I'm sure.
God, now I gotta make stats for this weirdo. Okay. She's an artificer in my head, by the way. But go ahead.
I'm just going to, stand beside her and be like, well, now that you're following along, you got to keep your eyes primed for danger. Right?
Danger?
I mean, it's all around. There's people who want to kill these people all the time. Like, look at that person over there. Cult of the Snake. Let your guard down for 5 minutes. You're going to get a dagger in the back. Over there. Lutherian. Not careful.
I'll be careful. I'll be careful. I'll be very astute. I have all of my spells. I'm ready. And if I'm going to
get down!
Oh God! Jumps onto he's gonna cast a fireball straight up into the sky. One bird dies.
Oh no! No! What the hell?
I'm going to kill myself laughing. I am not a nice person.
Did I avenge the heroes?
It's okay. I think that bird owed us money.
Does it like just fall out of the sky and it's like fried chicken? Like, is it just like?
Yeah, it just falls like as one of those like full-on side scroller
bird.
food on the street. You eat it for full health kind of chickens. Yeah. She looks.
Wow.
She goes, Melpomene, is it okay if I disagree with you on something?
No.
Don't mind her. She has PTSD. Come on up, Clarice. Let's just go.
Okay.
What did you want to disagree about?
Oh, it's just, well, I mean, you know your family better than I do because you know your story better than I do, even though I've read it about 15 times. I've read the Callista version and I've read the Kyra version, and you compare them and there's a different cut, and there might be a Lutheria cut people have been wanting to get them to release, but that's different. But it's just that Melpomene said that there was the cult of the snake here. But I don't think that she identifies as being a member of that group anymore.
What?
Ooh.
Oh, well, I mean, I don't want to tell Ren how to discuss his family, but I mean, I thought she wasn't part of the cult of the snake anymore.
There is no
isn't
cult.
a she.
What'd you say, Melpomene?
Krarin isn't a she.
No, not her. Maxina.
There
Let's take
is
a
no
15-minute
cult.
break. Oh, there is no cult? Okay, you know what? I was going to do a dramatic pause there. It says she goes, oh, well, there might be, I might be wrong. I might be wrong.
Clarice,
she
there
goes-
is no cult. Get that through your head, okay?
Okay, there is no cult. My apologies. I misunderstood something. Did you want to go to Hades?
Let's go to Hades.
Okay. I was gonna dramatically go on break, but then the reaction hit me, threw me for a loop. I loved it. I'm like, oh, okay, I guess I do this. I always like to break this one point, but and you guys get to Hades. This store is this Haidee Hades Curiosities. And when you get there, it's this small little shop that is really sparse. The windows are barren, even though they're clearly meant to be display cases, and there's not much going on. When you let yourselves in, you see this small gnomish woman sitting in a small single like folding chair or like small wooden chair with this large stacks of books next to her, and it's like this large like warehouse of a place, but there's like nothing else in there except for her reading these books, and she's got like this little satchel on her lap. Like she's reading the book, she's got this little bag on her lap, and she looks up and she goes, "Hi, welcome to Hades Curiosities. What can I entrance you with today?"
You don't have anything.
Oh, you don't want anything?
No. Like, where's your inventory?
It's well kept. Are you
curious?
What are you looking for? Are you looking for trickery, weaponry, safety, adventure? What are you looking for?
Like, I don't know, a trinket.
Okay.
What's the most one-of-a-kind thing you have?
Okay. And she reaches into the bag and she pulls out like this scroll, like what looks like a little red velvet scroll.
The way
And
you
she
were
goes,
pantomiming, I thought it was going to be a balloon animal. And it's a snake!
He goes, "I'm not going over all of this with you." Oh, okay, it's you. "I'm not going over all of this with you. And she flicks her wrist, and the scroll unravels and begins to roll down. And you see as it unravels, these different items appear on it. It's almost like like a cloth, like when you have like a garage, they put a cloth down with items on it. It's like it operates like a bag of holding, only you can roll it up. And she rolls this out, and she looks, and you see all these items: a potion of climbing, an elixir of health, a wind fan, a dagger of warding, and dimensional shackles. And she goes, "Just tell me what you want. I'll tell you how much it's worth. Don't bother trying to steal anything. I have security where you couldn't even imagine." I'm gonna read my book now.
Okay, dimensional shackles. What's that?
If you put shackles on someone, there's shackles they put on someone when they're incapacitated. They cannot use any fantastical method of movement. They can't be warped. They can't teleport. They can't switch to the ethereal plane. They can run, but they can't. They can only do what us normies can do. Is what the dimensional shackles do.
Ooh, I know what
those
the
are
wind
2,000
fan is.
gold if you want them.
How much money do I have?
Yes, minis.
I'm going to write a note and just surreptitiously pass it to Crayrin that is just, how much would I have to give you to try to steal something right now, just to find out what kind of stuff she's got in place?
Oh fuck! I'll just do it. I'm gonna try to steal the shackles.
Wait! I'm going to cast a spell. Hang on. But for real, can I give Cray Bardic?
Sure, Cray. Do you want Bardic?
Yes.
Right.
It's Callista's idea. I'd hope so.
I have mark off.
Wait, how do you check how much? Oh, it's under inventory. It should be, right? How much? Oh, there it is.
Platinum is worth 10 gold.
Features. Bardic. Resource.
While they're trying to do that, I will actually be talking to her to see about a book, if possible.
Tusklo.
Okay. So let me see 1 second. Let me look up something. Roll your sleight of hand now that you're bardically. Or wait, did you target Jin?
Oh, I didn't. How do I? Oh, so T.
I got you.
Oh, okay.
Hit target.
Unt.
Unt.
It's a D10 now, Jen.
Holy shit. Okay, so as like Kiki is talking to this person, which I don't think we've gotten their name from.
Probably
Not their name
Haiti.
yet.
Probably.
Her name is probably Haiti.
Okay.
That was my assumption.
Yeah.
You know, I'll just
probably.
pretend like I'm looking at stuff and then just have my cloak kind of fall over or something, like fall over, just kind of like out of the way, just so it's not really there, and then like just so it's like hiding from her, and I'm gonna try to take the dimensional shackles.
Okay, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, hold on. Wisdom. I want a saving throw. And normal, right?
Mm-hmm.
You do have Bardic though, if you feel like that's what you want it for.
I have a 22, so that's pretty good. I think I'll leave it for that. And then,
Okay.
and then what did you want? Do you want a sleight of hand?
Yeah.
Okay. Sleight of hand is 23.
Okay. So you get the shackles without her noticing pretty quickly. When you grab them, you feel what was it? You feel this overwhelming urge to leave this place immediately. Like, it becomes a desperate urge, a desperate need to leave this place instantly. But then you are able to push it back with a very high wisdom saving throw as you withstand the effect of this. You have successfully stolen them. I want to also emphasize that she has these laying out in front of her. So like you get them without her noticing. And yeah. And she looks and she goes, all right, I don't know which one of you guys did this. But Hades' word of warning, I guess. And you see like the whole place just sort of glow purple for a moment. And then she goes back to reading and she goes, this thing won't none of the doors in this place will work until I say that they will. And also that seals everything. So we have about 5 minutes of air if someone wants to confess and put this back. I'm gonna read my book. It just looks back.
Well, no, you're supposed to be looking for a rare book of the Arisian lore that is long forgotten.
Ma'am, either one of your friends stole from me while we were talking, or you were part of that deception. It's one or the other, and also, literally, we're slowly suffocating. You just haven't started to feel it yet. So whoever could put that back, and then we'll find the book.
Are there any windows?
Yes.
Do it.
I want a Misty step outside.
Oh boy. Are you in with us, Mel?
So the satyr seems to have stolen my shackles. Says
Can
Takiata.
Can I stealthily put it back?
Roll a sleight of hand. Hi, Fatima.
Oh my
yes,
god.
Tammy's mom, they're stealing merchandise.
25.
Not say great.
Out,
most people at level 14 go like, I can fight gods. And Jen and I are just like, we can do whatever fucking impulsive shit we want.
You two can shoplift. You guys have these are so cheap, and you have so much money. I didn't bother looking up how much it would cost for you to buy these because it wouldn't matter. Because you guys can literally buy entire cities. That's canon. I emphasize that. And you stole something worth 2,000 gold. So listen, Oceans 2, you guys successfully Misty step out Callista, and then Kraerin puts this back. She looks back, and she just sort of looks and goes and makes a trace in her book, and the purple ripples through the building again. And she goes, "What kind of book did you want? I don't have time for this."
Oh my god, I'm like mentally high-fiving Cal, but she probably can't even hear it or feel it or anything. But that's what I'm mentally doing.
Clarice is gonna go to Kiana, and she's gonna go, "Is this a heist? Are we heisting?"
No, I'm looking for a book. I'm literally looking for a book. I don't know what's going on.
What is the book?
Anything rare, long forgotten, valuable, good stories, any kind of old ancient spell scrolls, either of those two or both.
Let me see.
Old forgotten lore would probably be good.
I think she's...
Callista's outside just giggling by herself, probably.
Let me
Probably writing it in her book already.
Barrel.
Let me see a thing. Yeah, she's gonna look through and she's gonna go, I have a scroll, for... She goes, I have a scroll for this, create homunculus. I can sell you that. That's, let me look up how much spell scrolls cost, but I'll give it to you at a decent price.
Mm-hmm.
Reed, do you know how much a 6th level spell scroll is?
Nope. I don't have to worry about that for the moment.
Oh, then Mepomedy dies of death. Oh no!
Whatever it is, Kiki can obviously afford it.
Yeah. So, what was it? Yeah, it'll be between 3,000. It'll be about 2,000 gold. You get that.
Yep. Okay, so I'll definitely get the scroll for Cleon, and then if she does have a book of, like, let's say, old forgotten folklore, like old wives' tales, anything kind of obscure, just never looked at for the last several hundred years, kind of thing. Anything, even if it's fairies' tales, I'm sure.
Yeah. I think she have like old fairy tales and old stories. Yeah, she can find something like that. Like,
okay.
Yeah, this will be. There'll be 200 gold.
Okay.
He goes, "Are your friends still robbing me? Is this a distraction?"
I don't know what the hell is going on there, but I'm literally looking for gifts for a friend of mine. I'm sorry. I walked in with these people. I just don't know what's going on with them.
Clarice is going to go, "Excuse me, miss." She still has her full date regalia on. And she goes, "You might know me as Clarice from Cockerby's Baubles and Bits." And Hades goes, "Yeah." And she goes, "I think that we've had a little bit of a disagreement about the way that your business is run and the effect that it's having on the local economy. And I want to speak to your manager." And she goes,
Being a Karen.
I am the manager. And she goes, "Well, who's above that? I want to speak to them immediately." And she turns around and goes to Melpomene, Cray, and Kiana, and she goes, and it just gives you, clearly giving you the signal to do it, whatever it is. And Haiti goes, "Get the hell out of my store before I trap you in this bag, which is nothing but endless void and just enough air for you to starve." And Clarice goes, Does it do that?" She goes, Are you 100% confident it doesn't? Clarice goes, thank you for your time, and walks out, and she goes to the counter. She goes, we've been made, and she's just gonna walk out. She's gonna leave.
Listen, I just want to have like those shackles because that sounds like fun.
How about you buy them, Cray?
That's what I'm asking.
They're 2,000 gold.
Okay. And how about
Why was
something
the
fun
thing?
for a kid?
Not to mention shackles.
She
Well,
goes,
I said something separate, something else that would be fun for a kid.
kids like daggers.
Sure.
I'll take one of my knives and just give it to him. Congratulations.
But this one doesn't say. But this one says made in Mitros. This one says made in or.
No, the other one just
Right.
has like an incredibly cryptic, strange occult symbols written along it. So it says
Ooh.
like made in It's
It's probably cursed, Cray. Are you sure you want to give that to your daughter?
Is it cursed?
I don't know. No. She goes, it's a dagger of warning. It tells you whenever you're in danger.
I mean, it'll obviously be going off with Cray.
Sure. That's good.
Are you
Let's
the one
get
who died
that
a
and
lot?
then the shackles.
Are you the one who died a lot?
Yeah.
You can have this for 800. I feel bad.
Okay.
What was the original price?
1,000.
That's a 20% discount.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's better than
Better than
coffee.
Cuckoo
Clarice?
Clarice is gone. You can
already
shop
out.
shame
So
her
is
later. She's
Callista.
gone. What's that?
Okay.
That says
So
Callista.
that's
This is Allison.
And how about something that's good with women?
You
What?
want an item that's good with women?
Yeah, like like a his and her. I don't know, something that would
Like a
be good for
marital
every
aid?
woman. You know? What?
Like a marital aid?
No, like something fun.
Like a marital aid?
Like a marital aid?
No, I mean something that a woman would appreciate. I don't know.
I don't know how to explain what you're.
Aren't you a woman?
First of all, that's my business.
Oh, true
Second
enough.
of all, like the shackles, maybe, if you're into that. Goes. So you want something that women like? I don't know. And she reaches into this bag, and she pulls out this small little jar. And there's a cork on it, and then there's like a little etching of the dragon Bahamut on it. And she goes, "This is a jar of endless maple syrup. Women like pancakes.
Okay. I think she'll like that.
It's 100 gold.
Okay.
It's Ratos from the Undermountain. Here you go."
Awesome. So then that's what I'll. Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And
Once
that's
per
very
day,
shop-
you can use that for enough maple syrup for a satisfying meal.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's too much leeway.
Define meal.
Yep.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. So,
Enough.
Pomni, is there something that you want to buy at this batshit weird time?
I do not have money.
This is amazing.
Money.
Well, Mel, I mean, if there's something you want, what's something cool?
I'm fine.
Clarice
I'll
is
go
going to be
walk
out
out.
there with Clarice is going to be out there with Callista, and she goes, "I think I screwed up the whole operation. I think we have to go."
Oh, well, I mean, they seem to be doing okay in there.
Okay.
What did you do?
Oh, I tried to create a distraction so that they could commit the crimes they were trying to commit. I just didn't know what crimes they were trying to commit, so I don't think I may have created the right distraction.
I think we need to go over what constitutes a distraction.
Okay. I used up my fireball spell.
Maybe somewhere in between.
Okay, we can work on that.
Did you want anything, by the way?
No, that's okay.
Okay. I just,
I know. She's like blushing wildly.
What's a date
she's
with
like,
Kiki?
She's no, that's fine. No, she's just completely overwhelmed with the idea of a gift being given from one of the heroes of Thylia. And she's like, no, that's fine. Are you guys good to go? Is there anything else you want here?
I'll just walk out and be like, hey, check out this jar of maple syrup. I'm sure it's exactly what every single woman wants.
If you use it right.
Tammy had something, but
Kiki was just gonna ask her if she happened to have another one of those daggers, or if she happens to have a dagger. You know how when you have the Olympics, there's all kind of merch that's made in honor of those games. If she happens to have one that is of the games that we participated in, however many years ago.
Ooh, let me roll a d20.
Either or.
Yeah, I think that she has that.
The games one?
I think she has one. I think she has one from Mitros. I don't think it's from the games, but I think it is like, I don't know if you'll know. No. Yeah, it would be a dagger that represents the with just the year and the symbol of Valis etched into the bottom and the hilt.
Okay, I'll grab that from her.
Okay. And she goes, "Yeah, that'll be 1,000."
Absolutely, and I'll throw an extra 200 gold for her. For your troubles. I'm sorry about my friends. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know what they're thinking half the time. And the other one from Cockerby's, she just followed us here. Either way, I'm so sorry.
It's fine, I guess. It's okay. Is there anything else that you need?
I am good.
Hey Ben, can I cast Misty Step again and then do a stealth check to just leave like 1,500 gold just like sitting somewhere in the shop
Sure.
for her to find?
Sure. Go. Do it.
Okay. So that's a stealth check. Where stealth?
Wait. So you want to stealthily leave this? You want to?
Yeah, I don't want her to know that I came back in.
Okay, it is an empty room besides her sitting in the middle of it.
Can I, if I'm outside, can I see where is behind her and just...
Yeah, it's not 30 feet.
It's not 30 feet.
Misty Step goes 30 feet. She is not 30 feet away.
I will Misty Step. I will walk through the door and I will just set 1,500 gold on the ground. Is that the kind of fun you want me to have, Ben?
In the words of Rick and Morty, thanks, that was always an option. You just come in, set down this pile of gold and leave. And she looks and she goes, okay. So that's Callista, that's the nice one.
Thanks for the fun.
Oh, were we playing a game? Okay.
I'm always playing a game.
And she looks and she goes, well, thank you. And just kind of, like, really, somehow, despite being given over 1,000 gold, is still radiating, they don't pay me enough for this shit.
I'm that really annoying teenager who comes in, wrecks your shit, and then leaves a massive tip.
Yeah. So what was I gonna say?
That's just my hometown. Oh God.
So, are you guys good with the store?
Yes.
No, Chin. What's?
No,
Jin
no.
has
I
that
said I was good.
mysticism.
I'm good.
When
Okay.
we're outside,
Oh God.
I'm going to turn around and give Callista and Cray a dressing down.
What are you gonna say to them?
What the hell was that?
That was fun.
Yeah.
What if she didn't take it as fun? We've got a job to do here. You know, you think you can find anything from inside the palace prison? You think you're willing to fight the whole town for the sake of fun?
But do you
Like,
think
if you were
that
going to
they'll
do that,
really
you
put
might
us
as
in
well have brought an
prison?
army.
They won't put us in prison.
Oh, they would love to slap your ass in irons and show Mitros what the hell they do to their favorite people.
Claire's goes, excuse me. Hi. Callista was a stone statue underground in a protected vault on a
And
different
if you want to
continent from
join
everything
her,
else.
keep it up.
Oh.
And she's just gonna fade as far back as you can without actually casting invisibility.
I don't know what crawled up your ass and died, but it's fun. This is like the most giddiest we've ever been. We have not had a chance to adventure for a while. We have kids now. There's
was
like no
gonna
such
say-
thing as fun.
I've had to be the freaking authority figure for the last 4 years.
I had to give Echo shit for popping in and being irresponsible.
Okay,
Now
but
I'm having it with you.
Yeah, but the thing is between us and Echo is we can take care of ourselves. Echo is not
Echo's
subtle.
not nothing.
Okay, but-
You're not subtle either.
You didn't see it. Wait, did you see it? You had a passive perception 22.
I saw what I needed to saw.
So Kiki will walk up to hearing this and she'll be listening but staying back just with a fucking smile on her face. And then when Melpomene is done, I was gonna offer her the package of the dagger that I bought. This was kind of to be just, to commemorate how awesome you were in the games, but I think that this is like a reward for for this. This is the best thing. You know what? Euphemian or Cleon was able to kind of keep, maybe not control, but keep order in the group, and we really do miss him. And yeah, this was wonderful entertainment. I'm glad you're with us right now, Mel.
I just look at Kel and be like, we're gonna have way more fun knowing that we're gonna push somebody's buttons, don't you think?
She can't catch everything.
Not when we're doing it at the same time.
This is a challenge, huh?
Meanwhile, Clarice makes a mental note to herself that she has to, that Melpomene does not fully appreciate the heroes, and this is something that will need to be addressed at some point in the future.
Oh no, this girl's gonna get turned into stone.
We're gonna take a 15-minute break. We got caught up way ahead of this. I will see you guys about 18 after, and yeah, let's talk soon. Jesus Christ. Hi, welcome back to Roll for Bull. I am your GM, Ben Competence. These are our heroes. We got so caught up. These lovely people, I spent about an hour before this session double checking all of my notes on the dungeon that I thought I would be able to get them to go into this session. We are now at the second store in their shopping spree.
I'm sorry.
You don't need to apologize. Y'all are just wonderful. Let me change the music. The music has been not fitting the mood for a little bit. So let me just.
And this is when we go in the dungeon. No.
Yeah.
You wake up surrounded by monsters.
Yeah, let's actually try this. Let's try this. Yeah. Here's the vibe for now. Yeah, being a GM is part being DJ.
Yes.
The Optometrist goes, so I should not report anything I just saw to Queen Helena, correct?
Okay, in the long run, though, what did you actually see? You saw us preemptively pick up something we were thinking about buying, put it down. I left a store after being locked in, and then Crayrin purchased something. And then I gave a generous tip. Honestly, I don't even. Maybe you should report that to the Queen.
How generous we all are.
Okay, I can report that you're generous. I suppose if that's the way that you want me to angle the story, I'm supposed to host you, so I can do that. Yes. Yes, I'll be glad to let her know. Clarice goes, and we could have stolen a lot if we wanted to. They could have killed her, but they didn't want to because they're merciful. And Thomas goes, no, I'm aware of that.
Have you guys met? Do you know each other?
And I think he goes, well, you were meeting her at the store and she came along. I just assumed that I was going to be watching out for her as well. And Clarice goes, oh yeah, I don't know you. You're one of the guards, it looks like, Helena. You're one of her elite guards, aren't you? And he goes, no. And
He is in our hearts.
He's the ISP in that he is hosting us.
Mm-hmm.
She goes, oh, well, it's wonderful. If you need any tips or anything on how to host them, I know all of their favorite foods and things. There's no bacon around here, but we can find what we can. And Thomas goes, I might ask you for tips. She goes, I'll be glad to help. All right. Where are you motherfuckers going?
Temples.
All right. Which temple? Let me read the temples again. Let me see.
Narcissus.
Let me pull. You want to go to the Temple of Narcissus?
Yes,
Yep.
please.
Yep.
Cool. Why? You get to the Temple of Narcissus, which, let me see, is next to the palace. It's right over here on the far east side of the map.
Of course.
And you get over there, and this place is a very large, beautiful temple that when you arrive, almost every single there's all these golden statues to this beautiful man. This is your first time seeing him. Looks like an absolute paragon of strength and beauty and masculinity in all of these poses, but also like reclining and also just reading a book and thinking, and also just like laying down by a pond, also just considering a flower, also triumphantly battle. Like there's every way that you could find a person sexy, from strength to sensitivity. There's a statue here depicting him fucking nailing it. All of them stone covered in gold. When you get to the temple, all of the walls are covered in interlocking mirrors. The entire building is basically, the wall is like one set of interlocking mirrors all the way through. The ceiling is covered in gold and leaves. And you see a number of priestesses preparing, basically burning incense, cleaning the place. You see an area for worship where there aren't any benches, but people kneel and worship, and some are. But you see the priestesses. All of the priestesses are wearing, I think, robes and then thick veils covering most of their face. And like there's large unflattering robes that cover most of their body, and then like these black veils that cover most of their face. Their faces are obscured. And one woman comes up to you and she says, "Hello, welcome to the Temple of Narcissus for the god of beauty. Did you come to worship or make an offering?
Sure.
Which would it be?"
How about a little of both? What's the standard practice when it comes to worshiping?
Oh, Narcissus appreciates anybody that prays in sincerity and also offers gold.
Can he hear our prayers? Just from anywhere, all the time?
Of course, he's a god.
Of course.
Would you like to pray for him here?
Sure.
Reed, there would have been a statue of him fucking, but it would have been like an amorous embrace, like holding this woman, and then another one of him holding this man, and another one of him like guiding to a man and a woman, somewhere. Statues.
So just Cleon when we started the game.
Exactly.
He's got to catch up.
I didn't realize
So
the
what
bar
are
was
you
that low
asking,
for godhood.
Ow! I'm so sorry. My dog stepped on my toe.
I love this. Allie, what did you ask them?
Oh, I asked if he could hear us wherever, and then she asked if I wanted to pray. And then I don't remember what we started talking about.
You said sure.
Oh, I did say sure. And so then I was going to start praying to Narcissus. While I'm doing this, though, my intention is to see if any of the things that I like say evoke any sort of abnormal like reaction. Like, do I feel any like tension or anything from the priestess I'm talking to? So I'm going to say, "Dear Narcissus, fill us with your beauty and love, and one day I would love to look upon your face with the knowledge that you have blessed us with those beautiful amber eyes and golden locks, and I don't even need to do an insight check, do I? You're making faces." I'm trying to get feedback on how close I am because these statues are all gold.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe
Are you thinking
one
what
day,
I'm thinking? Are you thinking one of the statues is Narcissus?
I don't know. Right now I'm just trying to see what upsets them. And maybe one day you could bless us with your touch or a caress or even a kiss. Am I doing good? Am I doing a good job? I don't know what people normally pray for here. Normally I pray differently, so.
She goes, "You're doing well. But you described him in such detail. Tell me." She kneels down and she goes, "What's he like?"
Oh, you've never seen him?
Oh. We keep the temple in his honor, but he's very busy.
He's never come through? Not even when he was hosting his event?
Well, he hasn't come through in quite some time.
Huh.
I didn't really get a good look at him myself. I mean, I saw him, he was beautiful, but I just you seem like you know him.
Oh, I've just heard stories. I'm just a very, very good storyteller. You may have heard of me.
Oh, what's your name?
My name's Callista.
Oh, Callista, yes. It must be so exciting that you're getting to meet another god.
Uh-huh. Yep.
You're such a good performer. I think that he would love to hear your stories someday.
I would love to perform for him. How long has it been since he's come by?
Oh,
We're only in town for a little bit, but honestly, I would love to.
I think months, maybe.
Months. Since anyone's seen him, or since he's been here?
Oh, since he's been here.
Oh,
The
okay.
Queen sees him every day.
Well, yes, but has anyone else seen him?
I don't understand. Of course they have.
Like, has anyone here seen him? Like any of the attendants?
I'm sorry. I thought you were here to worship him.
I am, but I'm also trying to kind of get a feel for if there would be an opportunity to kind of liaise a bit.
Oh, you don't liaise with the gods. You have the honor of worshiping them.
No, she lays with the gods.
My apologies for my outburst. But you worship to give thanks to the gods. The Narcissus watches over us, and he blesses our city, offers it his protection and his guidance.
Oh.
We can't trouble him with our own petty problems from day to day.
Protection from what?
Dangers of the world.
Oh, okay. I'm just curious. I'm not from here, so.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, my goddess doesn't really protect us from dangers. She kind of leads us to dangers and then takes notes.
Well, she doesn't sound like a real goddess, which, if I'm understanding the stories properly, wasn't she a fraud?
Depends on who you ask.
Well, I'm asking you.
Well, let's tick some boxes. She's worshipped far and wide. She's extremely powerful. She gave me magical abilities beyond those of my own capability. She protected us in our time of need. She's more beautiful than anything I've ever seen.
And she's been seen.
I mean, I would argue that those are godly traits.
Not to
Yes,
mention
well,
actual conversations in person.
I absolutely respect your beliefs.
Oh, thanks. You too.
While they're having this conversation, can I take a look and see if any of those statues look to be the size of, like, are these statues the size of, like,
A person?
yeah, like, are they bigger than a person, or do they actually look like, because I'm trying to see if Narcissus does any of these.
Roll investigation.
Oh, because I'm wonderful.
You wanted to investigate.
I did, but still,
Go
it was
grab
like,
the balls of each statue and see if there's a peep.
Oh, peep.
well, a 19.
Hey.
You look through and these are all finely made statues, but you see they're slightly different each, as they were comprised by different people in a small period of time. But they are all statues, to be sure.
Okay.
I can see Cree in my mind in the background, walking this way, walking that way, to see if the eyes of this one are following me. Go do the same at the other one.
Yeah.
I like just poke each statue with the dagger of warning. Just like real subtle though. Just be like, bloop, bloop, see if any of them move,
Sir,
and if
please
none
don't
of them
poke the
move, then they're all
statues.
not.
I think when you do this, I think one of the
I'm trying not to be seen to do
are you
this.
trying to be okay, yeah.
To
Okay,
be
you're fine.
subtle.
Then yeah, no one catches you on this. I'm not gonna make you roll for that.
I'll come
But,
back
no
and
one
be
can-
like,
But
get
nothing
Kiki's-
happens.
Okay, I'll go into Kiki's ear and be like, none of the statues are him. I poked every single fucking statue here.
What?
Is this like
Yeah.
an open air space, or is this an enclosed temple?
It's open air except for the except for the part with the mirrors in the house of worship and all that.
Okay. Could I be sort of out in a courtyard area? I'm going to take one of my ration packs. And I'm going to start feeding birds.
Feeding birds?
Yeah.
Okay. You start feeding birds. That works. Nothing happens in regards to that. Is there any other tributes you guys want to make to the temple?
I'm going to cast Speak with Animals.
Nice.
You lured me into that. That was methodical.
Dude, he just put his
Y'all
hand
see that
out.
systematic shit?
He put
yeah.
his hand out and you went up and ate.
See?
This is Reed, whether it's Mel or Cleve.
No, this is Mel. This is Reed getting to be devious for a change. Like, Cleon is an asshole and he's smart and all that, but, you know, he's pretty guileless. Mel is all
so
guile.
you just speak with animals. You have these birds. You son of a bee. You can speak with these birds. What do you want to say to them?
So, fun being a bird?
You just birds. Yes, it's birds. It's seeds. Is it fun being snakes?
More fun than not.
Good.
Have you seen someone in specific recently, by chance?
Yes.
Probably be the very prettiest man you've ever seen. Even to a bird.
Oh, say,
Bird's rolling a dice on what he's gonna say.
yes, high up.
Where is it? Where's high up?
High up. Big rock.
Do you want the rest of this loaf of bread?
Yes, give it to me. Give it to me. Yes, give it to me. Yes, give it to me.
I'll make you a trade.
I agree. Yes.
If you fly to where he is and back, I will give you the rest of this bread.
Roll animal handling. I have given you guys multiple ways to, within the confines of the campaign, find Narcissus' location. And you guys just go, fuck that, I'm gonna break it instead. I'm gonna break open this puzzle box.
Oh, can we... Oh, no, we don't know anything that's happening.
9.
I want the, it's gonna fly a little northward of where you are, but like 100 feet, and then come back and begin to start pecking at the food. I did it. I showed you. It was you found a pretty man. Feed the birds, and it starts to eat. Is there anything else you want to say here?
Now that wasn't the deal.
What was the deal? I agreed to the deal.
You agree to the deal? You're going to fly to where the pretty man was, and you're going to come back. I'm being very nice to you right now, aren't I?
Very nice.
Threaten a bird?
Well, probably will kill a bird.
Well, Pomini's hair will eat a bird.
I have a feeling that there'll be a lot of bird deaths in this campaign. We already have one.
We have one bird death.
Another one came close.
This bird. Roll perception.
Could I, before it flies away, cast Beast Sense on it?
Yeah, I can't hear you. What was that?
Could I, before it flies away, cast Beast Sense on it?
Bitch, what?
Yeah, yes. Not
What is
bitch sense.
beast sense?
I touch a beast, and for the duration of the spell, I can use my action to see through its eyes and hear what it hears.
I will cut you.
Nice.
I am a ranger, bitch.
I will end the parts of you most dear, spiritually and physically. Y'all saw this on stream. Y'all saw the chicanery. Like, this is gonna be something we deal with. It goes and it heads to fly off. And it flies. I hate you. Above this temple, which you would later learn was the Temple of the Shield. And it looks at this place and flies all the way back to you and says, Bird just came in from the temple and my arms are tired. May I have some food? Food. And it's just going to just start to just peck at this.
I'll tear up the bread to make it easy and portable for the bird to take.
Thank you. Starts to pick up all of this. I think that each thank you is after it picks up each piece. I don't know if that conveyed. And it will eventually fly off before Reed has anything else he wants to add. Are we good here? Reed and Fred?
I think so.
Cool.
Can I put my fingerprints on the mirrors and just see if anybody comes up behind me to clean them?
Yeah, you put your fingerprints on the mirror. Like the moment when you the moment you do that, your fingerprints get on there. Another priestess just immediately comes in and just wipes it off, like fluidly. Like your fingerprint is on there. You pull your hand off. Before your hand is back to your person, a priestess has come over there. And like I think you would realize that they genuinely have people following around anybody that might make a mess. Like they are on this in a way that is like impressive to Krayaran.
Listen, I just want to see if there's something on the other side of this mirror.
Well, that's not for you to know.
See, if you poke it like this, if it's a real mirror, it's going to do this. But if it's not one, you can see it.
I learned this in an Airbnb.
In a Recia B&B.
No, dude, don't do that. Please don't. Please.
Well, can you just tell me though? Like, is this one?
This is not real. This one's not. They're not fake mirrors. This is a house of worship for us. So it's important for Narcissus that we.
And I'll drop like I'm pretty stingy ass curmudgeon of a fella, so I'll drop like 100 gold.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that she picks up the gold. And
I leave 4 more fingerprints.
You just like drop it on the floor. Like...
Thank you for this. I appreciate this very much.
Pick it up, bitch.
I just give the money, and then I'm just like put it on my fingers.
You just fill the hands.
Mel's outside throwing breadcrumbs, and Cray's inside throwing coins.
Well, I had fun. Where else are we going now?
From the same person I was talking to before, I like to imagine we've been talking this whole time. Last question I'm going to ask is, so which statue is your favorite?
She goes, oh, I like the one of him reading. He's so intellectual.
Oh. If you were gonna ask him for anything, what would you want?
A kiss.
Oh, that's delightful.
What would you ask a god for if you met one?
Oh,
Oh, she can play the sassy game too.
I
You
mean,
wanna
I have met one, and we did a lot more than kiss.
Ooh.
Okay.
Dream bigger.
You too.
Can I walk up behind her and be like, way I heard
Hang
the
on a
story
second.
told, she...
Hang on a second. I'm checking whether or not I need material components for this. Nope, it's verbal. Vicious mockery.
You know that's unmistakable, right? That's not.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Let me put a priest character out here. Target them and roll vicious mockery.
Okay.
Like, you got a 1 in 4 chance of just straight up killing her, haven't you?
Some
It's-
diamonds.
It's-
Then maybe she'll think twice about whose god she insults. Let's see. Vicious mockery. It's a cantrip. Where is it on my list?
I like that she literally just returned your shade to you.
I was
and you're like,
not-
bitch, that is it.
I was not giving her shade.
Oh, I thought you were.
I was not.
Ben, this is your fault. This priestess is gonna
I did
die.
not read the temple quite.
This is
quite
this
well.
is Anastasia and the whip all over again.
I don't even remember that.
That's fine.
Uh,
I don't know where vicious mockery even is on my list of shit in here. So
it's on.
Emotionally.
You don't have it.
We're
Why
such a
don't I have it
we're
here?
such chaos.
You have
goblins.
Eldritch Blast,
Three,
Mending,
four.
Message, Minor Illusion, and Prestidigitation.
1, 2.
I don't think you took Vicious Mockery when
Why
you
is it
rebuilt your
on
character.
Why is it on my thing that I'm?
Is it on your D&D Beyond sheet?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I only see 5 cantrips, but I should have 7.
Do you see it on your D&D Beyond sheet?
Yes.
Okay. Then let me see.
Oh, I think it's because I didn't. This one didn't update after we put Silver Quill back on.
Oh, okay. Let me do what I did with Reed's character. I'm gonna rip your character out, replace it, and then we're just gonna have to update the art in a second. But this is me killing 2 birds with 1 stone here.
This is me killing a priestess with my words.
The poor birds in this campaign, both figurative and like in game for reals.
I want so badly for this to be the equivalent of like, you know what I mean, like stopping right in front of someone's face, but I'm committing. I said it. I'm committing.
Yeah, I was about to say the spell's locked in. You've already committed to the spell to it not stopping before her face.
It's fine. I'm sure she'll be fine.
I'm sure she'll be
I'm
fine.
sure her god will keep her safe.
I mean,
Jesus.
yes, you did.
Melpomene's gonna kill me, you guys. I'm gonna walk into your queen's lover's temple and kill a priestess. What up?
Yeah, so you...
By the way, Ben, it's okay if Callista dies. I understand.
Here is Callista's, Here's Callista.
Okay, in all
Updated.
honesty, please don't kill Callista. Thank you.
Yeah, I got that.
But I sometimes look. You didn't get that I wasn't being salty, so now I feel like I have to tell you these things.
You were being salty for a little bit. I didn't know
I
when you
was. Here's
I
the
didn't know when you hit
thing.
the off switch.
Here's the thing. I know the difference between Allison and Callista, but I forget other people don't know what's coming out of me and what's coming out of my character.
Did you
Okay,
target her and cast Vicious Mockery?
I don't have access to anything anymore.
Oh, right. Allie, you broke the game with your chicanery.
All I had to do was just have her roll a wisdom save. I didn't even have to do shit.
Go do it. Well, you might kill her.
I might. And then I might bring her back.
That's sick. That's sick.
Who's your god now?
That's right. Who's your
You're not okay on the inside.
Who's your deity?
Who's your... I don't know why I thought you said who's your D&D.
Tell me when you've done it.
Me?
Yes.
I
You're
don't
casting Vicious Mockery.
have anything, bro.
I updated it. It's there.
Alright.
I just didn't tell you that and expected you to psychically get it.
So I click, and then there's nothing. But I guess if I... Oh, wait. Yeah, there. Yep. Alright. Okay.
Someone who speaks
Targeted.
alley translates it.
Targeted.
I have to target.
And
I have
then
targeted.
vicious. Did that work? Did it work?
You have
Yep.
so many spells.
Sure did.
Did it work?
Jesus Christ. What is your saving throw?
18. Wisdom.
She rolled a 17 and she failed.
Enjoy that 6 damage.
What do you say to her?
I'm trying to remember where we left off. Oh, I told her to dream bigger, and she said something like you too. And I'll be like, I don't need to. I can see my god anytime I want.
And
She dies.
and she sort of recoils and she stops, and the other priestesses come into the, they go, "Are you okay?" And she goes, the priestess, the lover of another god, just attacked me. If you guys are okay with it, I want to slam cut to you guys in front of Queen Helena.
At least me. You guys don't.
Is that okay with you guys, or do you want to do something here?
I think as soon as shit starts going down, Mel is disappearing.
I was gonna say, Mel's outside, right? So.
Look, Allie, I know what you were doing. You know, like when someone, like a principal or like a shaman manager goes, like, I need to explain things from my point of view.
Mm-hmm.
I understand what you were doing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in favor of it. I think it's a great moment. I also think that if you were to boil this down very succinctly, it would not be inaccurate to say that you came into a house of worship, argued about whose god was more legitimate, and then attacked one of the priestesses. There is not a way to spin. There's not a way that doesn't have some sort of implications.
Kiki and Cray are just like, yeah, so I like poked every single one of these damn things, and none of them
You
are
guys,
what the fuck?
There's just handing gold in the
Kiki, what are you doing at this moment?
Wishing I had made different choices.
Where's Euphemian right now? Leon, damn it.
I wish I was with Cleon. I'm just like, I don't even know what the hell we're doing here. I don't even know who these people are anymore.
It is not long before before guards have arrived. And Clarice, Neoptomalus, not Melpomene, Kiana, Krarin, and Callista are back at the palace. And Queen Helena says, "Do you want to explain what just happened?"
Sure.
I
Are
was-
you willing to listen? Oh, I'm sorry, Krarin, you were going to say something. Go ahead.
I'm just saying I was just poking at mirrors. I was poking at mirrors. You know what you want me to tell you?
She turns and she looks at Callista.
Is it common practice for your representatives in your house of worships to demean other people's gods?
I thought you said you were going to explain if I was willing to listen. I'm here listening.
I am.
You're asking me questions. That's not
I am.
explaining.
Well, my explanation will depend on whether or not this
Explain
is
what you did!
I came into your house of worship. I looked around. I said lovely things about your paramour. I prayed. I asked some questions. And then when your priestess implied that my deity was not sufficiently real, I took it upon myself to respond in kind.
She expressed herself as an advocate of Narcissus, as is her role in a house of worship. And she did so without attacking you. You attacked her. Is there anything else I'm missing? Because I was
Yes.
willing to listen.
It doesn't feel like you're listening. It feels like you've already decided what happened. Is this you listening? Is that
Yes.
excellent? Well, thank you. I appreciate it. But I did get a bit carried away. I will admit that. However, she did not express herself. She actively undermined what I was saying, intentionally.
Kiana? As royalty, do you have anything that you wish to say as an advocate?
Well, in my experiences of attending various temples of various gods and what have you, this is the first time that I have seen a priest or a priestess verbally attack someone else's deity.
I am waiting for you to get to the part where this justifies assault.
If
I'm
someone
willing
were
to
to
listen.
attack my direct goddess, my spouse, someone very close and dear to me, yes, I would defend them as well.
Aaron.
I don't know how things are run in other temples. Really, I don't go to them. But I do know to the temples I have been, there's never been a blatant disregard. And to be fair, we're usually the ones that are being attacked first. They attack us first. So, in defending anything, especially someone who we all know was a god, then yes, I think that Callista's 100% able to say and do what she needs to. Although, albeit it was a little overkill, but we can give reparations to her later if that's what you think. But I do prefer for this woman to apologize first.
She should apologize.
I will if she will.
Maybe she'll apologize after the criminal does.
I'm going to pose a question. I don't expect you to answer, but I would appreciate it if you would let me pose it nonetheless. If you came into my temple as a guest and spoke to me about your husband and God, and I multiple times not only insinuated but flat out stated that he was a fraud, how would you feel? Would you feel attacked? I'm not saying
You like questions? You like questions, so
I do.
let me pose one to you. On the subject of what is and isn't a god, and who is and isn't a god. Are you familiar with the works of Callista Photos?
Please continue.
She is referring to the murals you put of Lutheria's side of the story in the palace.
Oh, I
You
understand that.
No, I'm just saying Sammy's like that. And she's saying, she goes, I know that Kyra is not a god because you told the story of how she stole those powers and returned them. Raven referred to the was of a god, and that is true. Kyra may have mimicked godhood and done a lot of good for people then. But that is ended. If you agree and stand by your works, that Kyra is no longer a god, and that she stole those powers, and that Narcissus is a god, my beloved, then we can pass your regrets to the temple, and perhaps I can smooth this over.
My story about Narcissus hasn't been written yet, but I will stand by what I wrote so far, and I have no evidence to the contrary that Narcissus is not a god.
You have evidence that he is. The Queen of Aricia has told you.
Oh, I see.
Yes, you do.
You don't think you could be fooled?
Make an insight check.
Yes. I would love to. Insight, insight, insight. She's getting ready to kill me on the spot. Duck. That's my
You can
insight.
certainly try.
27.
She is absolutely at her limit with you.
Shocking.
And you
Didn't need an insight at 27.
you are she has hit the point of trying to decide how to punish you. Yeah.
Yeah, but she's going to be thinking about this later when she goes to bed.
If I try to imprison you, I'm not delusional enough to think that that my guards can stop you without there being some significant damage, and I cherish them too much. And if I did succeed in capturing you, it would only upset Mitros, whatever its opinion is worth. Callista, Crarin, Kiana, Cleon, and Melpomene are enemies of Aricia and not welcome here. Be gone by dawn. Be gone before midnight. That is my ruling. I hope you were listening. If you have anything else to say, now is the time.
What would you have me do?
I'm sorry, what's Sally?
What would you have me do, Your Majesty?
I stated my terms very clearly.
I understand.
You
Oh,
declined
that's
those
true.
terms.
To change your mind. What terms? You asked me to explain myself. I did.
Yes. To state that you understand that Kyra is not a god.
I did.
She's still. I am speaking.
Apologies.
That Kyra is not a god. that you understand that she stole that power, and that you acknowledge that Narcissus is one. I'm sorry, was that Jen or Allie?
No, that was Jen.
Jen.
Was that Cray or Jen?
That was Jen.
Okay. Because I'm about to say, this is going to get a whole lot worse if that was that.
I'm going to mute myself now.
Allie, you said, what would you have me do? She has given you the one option. It is take it or take the punishment.
Above tabletop, we could just leave and just go back to Mitros and just go back to our lives, and then that's the end of the campaign.
Think about
That's true.
Think about how fucking tasty it's gonna be when I make her eat her words.
I know. Listen, in character, I need to be this terrifying voice of like this, but like out of character, I'm like, these are two people who have false gods argued over whose action figure is cooler. Like,
At least I know the truth.
You do. You at least.
Anyway.
You. Oh, I know. Serious.
Kyra is no longer a god. Regardless of whether or not I choose to worship her as such. And I expect that worship to be respected regardless. And I will acquiesce that Narcissus is indeed powerful, mighty, and godly. Though to be fair, I never said he was not a god. That was your priestess who said that my deity was not a god.
Narcissus is a god.
Didn't I just say that?
No.
No. Narcissus is a god. Your Majesty.
It's not that difficult. And she's going to get up and leave. And elsewhere in the retelling, Chelsea goes, oh my God. She goes, they're just too... Oh God, it's like a what is it when the people argue over the plays that Kyra wrote? It's like this fan war. It's ridiculous. They're so dumb. None of them even has the right name in their mouth. Oh my God, it's a slap fight. Listen, at least some good came out of it. And right now, Krayarin, you see at the far side of the courtyard, because remember that most of this is open. On the far side of the courtyard, you see the black robe and the mask of the Shadow Master watching this exchange and then disappearing back away. Very unsubtly, because I believe Melpomene caught you up, right? Melpomene caught everybody up? Or did you?
Melpomene explicitly did not tell me who told her about this.
Mhm.
I asked so that I would see if Reed would tell me.
I didn't. Well, I mean, I told you that it was.
You're muted, BB.
Oh, I'm muted for you guys for a change. Did that the other way around for a change. I was talking; they could hear me. You guys couldn't. I told you about the guard.
Yes,
but I didn't tell you anything about the Grandmaster of Shadows.
The Grandmaster Shadows will be watching Krayarin and all of them, trying to see where the rest of you stand, because her case to Melpomene was that the Queen doesn't exactly deserve to be where she is, and she may have just found 3 other people that are more than interested in having that conversation as well. And that is where we'll end this session.
Shopping chaos!
Oh, sorry, Reed. Reed was like, what if I broke your puzzle box? And I was like, what if I threw the puzzle on the floor?
That also breaks it. You guys figured out where Narcissus is and got almost banned from the city. Allie, I see you there. Narcissus is powerful and mighty and godly.
I like the idea of, at this point, Mel goes up to find Narcissus and runs back to everybody else. So,
They're all in prison.
turns out Narcissus isn't a god. That could be like an Arrested Development,
Oh yeah.
slam cut.
I'm so excited to make her say Narcissus is not a god in front of all of her people. I'm gonna do it. Sorry,
did not know how to
Let's start a political war. Sorry, Ben, go ahead.
I didn't know how to roleplay Helena before because I wasn't trying to find her voices like, really, really, really smart, arrogant, unlikable. I was like, well, I've done all of this, and then I like this idea of her genuinely being a great and effective leader, but like almost a cautious and Valis at the same time. Like great and wonderful leader, but also just cannot stop being an ass about anything that has to do with her own ego.
Petty as shit.
Petty. Like all of this started because she forced Narcissus to marry her because she just couldn't stand that Echo would get him. Like.
And here I go pointing, like poking all over little statues and putting fingerprints all over the temple.
Nothing says I was wrong like a bloody head on a fence post.
Jesus. All right. Well, I guess that's for now. Does anybody have anything else they want to say?
Thanks for joining us along the ride, everybody. That was our shopping episode.
Narcissus is a fucking fake.
Is that the name of this episode?
I like saying this as one of the people that exposed that the concept of gods are fake. Like, the narcissism was your god. Say that again. Like, it's just.
That was awesome. Thanks a lot, Ben.
Mom's god is a
That was
fake.
a lot of fun. Thank you.
You guys are so nice that you totally had my back, though, because to be quite honest,
I don't think Kiki did.
Kiki had my back more than I expected. I expected her to be like, they're dumb.
More than Mel. Y'all are stupid. Peace.
You know what got me in the end? It was the last thing that got me. I wasn't going to do it because the little part of me that was screaming and raging. I think if she had tried to make me say bad shit about Bulldog, I probably would have been exiled first. But Kyra would have wanted me to throw her under the bus.
Kyra would be out. Because the thing is, I think that you believe in Kyra as a goddess more than Kyra does. I think Kyra would almost be like, yeah, why are you arguing over this? I'm not a god. Like... I love Tammy's mom. Tammy's mom wanted you to leave. Tammy's mom wanted you to leave, Aricia. Stand by this.
We'll get that. Make her say it.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll be back next week, I think. Everybody's beautiful. You guys have a good night. Thank you.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.